What's up, everybody? It is JOSHTHEJSYSTEM here. Welcome back to more WWE Supercard, specifically in the campaign. In our last time out, we reached countdown section of the campaign, match 12. This time around, we're going to see where we land. As always, if you catch me using the Immortals card when it is not required, such as if we get to, say, in particular, if the match does not require it and I end up inadvertently using it, there will be times when I do use it, just to give you guys that little edge. Remember, you call out the match. So you call out the match number and the tier of the campaign, like you would say campaign tier. So you just have to say countdown match, let's say 13 if I inadvertently use it here. Some will be intentional to give you guys that little nudge. Others will be accidental. If you catch it, you post a comment. I check if it's accurate, because I do have to check. That's the way the rules of this works. And in my next video, you will receive a shout out. On the condition of this, because I did realize something I should have mentioned, as long as your name is not like really. So just note if you have a really weird name. I'm using weird because I don't want to really say what the other part will be, but you probably could get it'll make sense of what I mean. But if your name is like carries a slur or something offensive, I will not say it. I will reference your name as being redacted, number one, and I will comment back to you saying I could not say your name due to the fact that it is something that is not allowed. So keep that in mind, but you will still receive a shout out of some kind, and I will comment back to you just so you guys are aware of such. Anyway, let's get right into it. As you guys know, this is being recorded as of the 6th of June, which means we are in the middle of Leviathan tier. How far along will we go? I don't know. As you clearly can tell that there are Leviathan cards in my deck right now that are left and right arrow. Specifically, they're left arrow, as you already can tell. But there's a caveat. Some are flip cards. So, like Trish here, she's a flip card. So, at any point, that can change. So, you got to keep that in mind. So, be ready for all that. Yeah, so that's one thing we've been building up on is, okay, she's a flip card. We have flip cards now, so they're actually helping us out. At this stage, at this very moment, I have not pulled any of the Jeff Hardy cards, so we will see if I do pull them. If I do, well, they'll be on here. Last night on stream, for those who are interested in that, I pulled a Scott Steiner off a match 9 of the 24/7. May not seem like much. I already have one, so that made a pro, so another card to add to my list of cards to work on, which was fabulous. So right now, there is just this. There is the Rewind and WrestleMania combo tier, and then there's a Leviathan tier. With any kind of luck, we can be looking at them all being done. They could all be done. Like, mind you, they could all get done potentially within the next few videos. Like, I'm not saying we're going to get them done. It's like you're going to see them all done at once, because once we get to that certain point, you're gonna start to see it. Like, I've been saying this a while, but now we're getting to that stage where we're bum rushing. Yes, so we're going fast, but also in the fact that I know the slowdown period's coming, because it has to come at some point due to two factors. One, eventually my cards are not gonna make a difference of who I have or who I don't have. Yes, I'm heavy on left arrows, coming in strong on the Leviathan, but that doesn't mean much. Right now, I did pick up on enough up arrows where I feel comfortable. So as always, I will not collect the rewards during recording from there because obviously it's already going to be a cluster because I do not have enough room as of this moment, and collecting those rewards right now would not be kosher. And well, I say that, but in reality, it's just it'll create more of a cluster for me to have to turn around and go, oh, okay, now I gotta sit here and clear my draft board even faster, dust cards and whatnot, instead of just waiting it out until I hit the 50 draft board limit or whatever higher I end up reaching. And then we go from there, and then it's like, okay, well, now I'm stuck. Now I can't do much more because I'm taking too long. But them's the breaks. Okay, we don't have to worry about that happening again. Try to prevent it. And for some who are wondering, maybe like, okay, well, you talked about them. Well, there are other things I could talk about now. We can discuss El del Vikingo. Pulling him was out of the recent league, first week of the league for Leviathan was interesting. I didn't expect that. Let's see, we're managing to get. So we got the Trish/Lita, we got the Paige/Charlotte. Let me think who else we got. Like, obviously you guys saw the Liv Morgan and the Davon Evans. I believe at the moment that is it, along with the Scott Steiner when we get to him, when I eventually pro him. So currently I've been just grabbing every female at the moment because I have a feeling is going to produce a female requirement. It's got me to do that. I'm not going to do it. Said sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. But anyway, yeah. So the raw requirement will always be there. It will always be ready. And we're always looking, always playing. To see, like, at this stage of the game, I don't know, like, even if I don't work on Scott Steiner at the moment, he's like the only one at the moment that's really like sitting there where we can go, oh, I have him, but it's not much to really talk about. Because it's like Scott Steiner is one card that I have to pro. I have El del Vikingo. He's another one that just needs to be finished. I have to finish his pro. Like, he's been pro, just not completed, which is fine. The girls, I am literally throwing them in the pro slot and moving on as fast as I can. I do have the Brie/Nikki Bella flip card as well with the battle pass. I held off on getting it right away. My reasoning was because I wanted to test the waters and see how far I could go with this, because I wanted to challenge myself, see how long it would take. It was on timing. I didn't really feel like it wasn't too slow, it wasn't too fast. It was about even. The only thing was, if you put cards in the performance center, you were kind of like waiting it out a little bit. So here we go. Will we pull the charismatic in as well? I hope we will, but I'm not holding my breath. I had an astronomical amount of draft picks last night, and I did not pull it once. Oh, why why do I have an arrow? It's like, that shouldn't have anything to do with 24/7 should not be activating. I don't even think I have one going. I did not pay attention to who that was. I think that was Izzy. I'm not certain. My hairstyle leads me to believe yes, it was Julia. That changes things for my women's deck a little bit. We finally got Jeff Hardy, and it comes here. Probably after about 1,200 draft picks that it took. You saw it here, though. I guess we can take it. It's only it's a support. All I hear when I see Bobby Heenan's card, all I hear is, "You listen to me, you go to the top. You don't listen to me, you're never heard from again." That's all I think of when I hear Bobby Heenan. Clean up a little bit, and we will probably throw some cards at Jeff Hardy at some point. Okay. And now you're just being mean. Please don't tell me what I think. Oh, you messed with me, didn't you? I guess we gotta keep it. I ain't giving up this footage. I can probably edit this out later. It's getting edited out, that's for sure. All right. That is a May. We'll figure that problem out. Get to 19, and we keep it going. It's a little frustrating. Another day, another step closer. I guess that was my support card. Eventually, I will. I mean, right now, 600k isn't much to go up against an opponent, considering I'm 1.5. I venture a guess at some point. Well, now with more than ever, like just like last time when I said this last time, but even more so now that I've gotten stronger, that I would like not pay any, it may not heed any mind. Okay. Unfortunately, you're still the ultimate underdog there, buddy, because I am leagues ahead of you. And at least this is kind of helping in a way because El Hio is getting stronger, so he could potentially be finished before long. This last match is going to be a tag match. Oh, I never actually said that also, unless the all the male matches are tag matches, which I never actually stipulated that. That's another one, so if it forces me to use all 4 of my male cards and one of them is the Immortals card, then yes, that disqualifies that. I would say disqualifies it. It cancels out the rule because you can't do anything about it if all 4 cards are called upon. Calling upon Paige, that's a good thing. I don't know if I have her boat. I may have it equipped to somebody, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. But I'm pretty certain I do have it. Oh yeah, it's on Nikki Bella. Not doing too good either, but I don't think I'll need it, honestly. At one point, I was looking at my the 24/7, and I kept seeing Eddie Guerrero appearing, and I'm sitting there thinking, wow, he's still up there. I'm actually using this only because of a quest, so there's like no need really to use it. I have a quest item currently in play. So if you guys are aware of what quest is going on, it is the Oscar quest is still going, and the super move is one of the requirements of the quest. So, mind you, also I do have another version of the Immortals card if given the circumstances require me to change Austin into Roman Reigns. I suppose I could go that route. I've already gotten Austin into potentially his best that I'm going to get him, because I'm not going to sit here and try and force out 10.5% on his power when, all things considered, it's not going to work. Because it's wasting all the credits I keep winning just for that one. Like if it was all 4 categories, at least then at least it's worth it, because at least it's an upgrade of one of potentially one of 4 to all 4. But if it's only just one, it becomes like, oh well, now it's not worth it anymore. Always going to go for Paige first because she's a card I need to work on. I think I have her in the performance center actually right now, because I know Charlotte's in my Rumble deck, as far as like anybody who I'm working on. I know that I know a bunch of punches right now is what I'm struggling on, because I need to get that one item that's sitting at the top, and I can't seem to pull it for the second. I'm in wave 2 of that, so I'm pretty much, I feel like if I get that, I'll be fine, because I'm assuming it's going to be whatever 5 to 6 punches, which is interesting. So, or not that, Rhea's Riptide. So a lot of it has been me pulling a lot of stuff, and I've said this before to a lot of people, and I encourage a lot of people to hear this message loud and clear. Do not fret that you're not getting the item you need, especially if it's locked behind a bunch of punches, because build up your gas, your nitrous, your dynamite. Build up all of it in the meantime if you're not able to get to it. You need a reason to do Super Showdown? There is your reason. Why? Because here is the simple fact. You do all that, and you have so much of everything now. Now you're set. Now you can sit back, like, oh, click, 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 click. Oh, it can go into the very next one as well. It's as simple as that. And I think a lot of times there's like this stigma of being afraid that you're not getting there fast enough. Don't worry about not getting there fast enough. Because I haven't worried. I've gotten some lucky runs. Today we'll probably see where I am looking. I would like to get some decent hits, but I don't know what I will get. It's as simple as this. I need one card out of everything right now that would be very nice to grab. But the problem is actually getting her is going to limit me. Speaking of limiting me, I'm really getting limited right now. I need to do something about this real quick. Just hope I have enough cards to... Oh, I got plenty here. This is horrible. I am seriously running out. Oh, I'm completely out of room. Yeah. Time to make an executive decision. All right. So we're going to have to do it. Start here and see if there's anybody I need to... No. Get that off. So I don't have a choice. I'm going to have to start looking at some cards to dump, and obviously Rewind is definitely where it's going to have to start. Even if I don't do enough dumping, at least it'll be a certain amount. There's one thing for sure. BFAB gets a pass forward. Julia will get a pass forward. It's all dependent on several things, and right now none of these cards are really in that position where I need to worry. Yeah. Did all that. That cleans up a little bit. Now we need to go to both. Gonna need the best of the best, I suppose. I'll take it. I mean, it could be worse. I don't think I have anything else, right? No. Okay. Maybe we should try some support. I suppose setting myself up for next wave of cards to work on would be effective and appropriate. Wow. Yeah, I have way too many of these cards. Oh boy. That's a lot of supports that are fortification free. That WrestleMania Forever event definitely did damage to me in ways I can never survive. If you're wondering why I said that, it's because there are so many. I have every support probably covered at this point in that tier, and now it's like now you gotta build up into Leviathan, and I'm not pulling any at the moment. Like Heenan might have been actually one of the first ones to pull. Here's the thing we know for sure is that one, I completely messed up because I'm gonna have to, after this match, probably go back to the draft board. That's for certain. That's at least the first thing. The second thing is it's going to make our progression a little less than. I'm okay with that, though. I'm not going to be too upset over that. Toughness and speed. Let's see. Like I said, I knew it was coming. Simply ravishing. That's not the top tier code. Well, we've made it where 18 is the draft pick count, so that's what, 15, so 3 runs through to hit 52, so if I draw anything extra, such as that, so now that just made it 3 runs through perfectly, because it was 53. Now I'll fall at 18. No. I must have pulled a support at some point. It must have been on the first wave that I hit a support and I wasn't paying attention. I'm like 18 and 18 is. Oh no, I'm wrong. Yeah, I really can count today. 18 and 18 is 36. 18 and 36, 54. That's why the count's in there. Okay. Good. We're all set. With that at least. All right. Oh yeah, Royce is another one I need to finish off too. I'm pretty sure he could have taken both cards single-handedly. is where the real fun starts to happen. Alright, before I do anything, I just want to see who it was. Oh, it was Eddie. What is it? Not gonna lie, that's actually really good. Just making sure no one else had it while I'm in it. Might as well. Oh, she doesn't even have one, so that's fine. Right on the eyes. Reach to the top. No, it's practically still double the opposing card stats, so we might be okay still for a bit. Although that's only here, we've still got a decent amount to go to reaching the top of countdown before we're really in any position to be proclaiming anything at all. Otis awaits us at the very top. Not just at countdown, but the other two tiers as well. Tala said no. No, I think Charlotte's another one that I'm still working on too. Okay, let's see. Oh, she was in 31, so let me see real quick. Oh no, she's done. Oh well. I feel like everyone I'm getting at one point or another for the right arrows is like someone here and there is like waiting patiently to be finished. Gunther lays the final blow. Who will be set to pass next? Aiden on top. What else we got on our run? Japanese, so can't really say much. I'm speculating because I really don't know if that was actually Japanese or Chinese, so the lettering is foreign to me, so apologies if it was one or the other. Just go with foreign language. That'll be our go-to. Okay, 33. I don't think there's anyone here because I'm pretty certain Tala's done. Yeah. I know Xavier's done. I know you're done. I think you're done. I was going to say, if you're not done, there's a problem. Sitting there going through the cards, just like I should be actually trying to progress. Not going to make any progress sitting around here speculating things. Yeah. Gunter's hungry. Sorry, Finn. You're next. Just like that, he's been dusted. All right, 36. Potential for some immortal problems, but we'll face them. feel like I'm more likely that I'm going to drive myself nuts trying to at least dust the cards out just to try to pull the second Jeff Hardy. We do. Last little bits. Ooh. I feel like there might be 2 cards hidden on that exclusive board, though. Now that I'm really thinking about it, because there's still that trick that I never pulled. I mean, I doubt it's still there, but the thought in my head is that, well, could it potentially still be there? Because I remember I pulled that Kyrie Insane, the limited edition. I pulled that one later when WrestleMania 42 dropped, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. But the context of when I pulled it does matter, and when I pulled it was, I think it was only like a week after. So it does carry some weight. Just in this sense, there may not be enough where I can sit here and go, oh, okay, I'll probably be pulling it. Because I don't think so. I don't think that's how it's going to go for me. Still almost double, so... Ooh. Quadruple at that point. I might not even played Yokozuna. That was something. I wasn't expecting that big of a deficit in comparison. I can't imagine how many blue crystals I have. I can't imagine me having that many left now that I'm waiting on. Huh? Huh? I don't know why. I just felt like he needed to face a stunner. I hope you guys are all enjoying the content I'm putting out for you today. Don't forget to call out those immortal matches, because you never know. You might get that shout out. Man, I'm liking that. Ooh. The opposition is starting to rise. And then I see something like that happen, and then I start chuckling at it. Oh, well, it was fun while it lasted. Almost halfway through the Fires of Ember. And from there, I perceive we'll have one more part to do with this section, and then we'll be on our way to the rewind slash WrestleMania. Rear scratching, air clawing. Here we go, halfway point. Smash them. Rock them and sock them. A full match card. Oh. I feel like this is the perfect time to do it. I'm kind of interested to see if I have everything from this tier. Perfect. Obviously, I got to do a little draft board work. Not a chance. I'm absolutely just going to clear everything. Well, possible at least. I almost got worried there, like thinking like, what's going on? Why is it weird like that? And then it dawned on me as to why. It's 2 different cards. I don't even think I did anything to the regular cards. No, I didn't. I also do realize in a heartbeat that this could go wrong for me very quickly. So much to get rid of in so little time. Alright, so back down to 18, so we'll hit the draft board now. Let's see what we can make happen. If anything, if I were to guess, I would say we're going to see one exclusive reset appear from all this. So, I mean, take that what you will. I mean, we're at 51. I mean, I feel like we can hit 65. Only 1,000 points. Maybe not. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do a super hold. That was incredibly silly. Right here. I was gonna say just these 18 cards in those 3 categories. Ooh. Alrighty then, guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. We got at least halfway through Ember, so we are very much inching our way closer and closer to the end of the countdown tier, in which case we will be making our way to main event, which will follow into Challenger, but there's still a decent amount left. I do anticipate the road will get more difficult once we reach main event, because if it doesn't, I'm really concerned then, because that means they kind of knock the difficulty down quite a large sum. So thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I do appreciate it. Again, if you're enjoying the content I am putting out here, you can like the video, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you are if you'd like to see more of the stuff I put out, I believe right up here, or it might be over here, depending on where I'm pointing in the corner, might be my most viewed video. And then in this corner right here might be my most recent video, depending on where YouTube does things nowadays. I'm hoping that I got that right. I will be adjusting others to follow suit. So hopefully everything will pan out perfectly with that. Again, thank you all for watching. I will see you all later. Be good to everyone. This is JOSHTHEJSYSTEM signing out. Take care, everyone, and have a good night.